Good morning guys, I'm here at Marina South Pier because I'm going on a boat. Yeah, it's my excited face again. In a moment we are off to Pulau Hantu, which is an island that I've never been to before, so I'm really looking forward to it. There's probably a lot of cool stuff to see there. Yeah, so I'm gonna get on the boat in about 10 minutes and we're off to Pulau Hantu for an adventure, so let's go. Okay guys, we made it to Pulau Hantu. We're actually on the smaller island and I'm not sure if we can get across to the bigger one, but I'll go check it out later. Okay guys, so we're here on Pulau Hantu, which in Malay is Island of Ghosts. According to the stories that I've read online, it's apparently because Malay warriors used to duel on these islands and a lot of them died, and so the islands are haunted by their ghosts. Well, that's what I read anyway. And there's two islands. There's Hantu Besar, which is big ghost, and Hantu Kecil, which is small ghost island. We're on the small one, Hantu Kecil, and if you look over in the background there, that's Hantu Besar, big ghost island. Before the land reclamation, these islands were really small. I mean, this one that I'm on, Hantu Kecil, was only 0.4 of a hectare, and Hantu Besar over the water there was 2 hectares, and then after the reclamation work they were total, I think, 12 hectares or just over 12 hectares, so they increased the size of the islands by about 4 times. There's no direct ferries here, so you have to charter a boat. So myself and a few friends have chipped in and chartered a boat to come here, and I'll put details in the description later. So we're here on Hantu Kecil, which is the small island, and the tidal lagoon in the center of the islands here, apparently you can walk across at low tide, and it's apparently low tide now, so I think you can walk across here. I'm gonna try and get across between the islands. Somebody else came across earlier and said it's about chest high, but he's much smaller than me, so I guess I should be okay. I didn't bring my camera because in case I have an accident, then I'd much rather replace my phone than replace my camera. But I'm only going to cross for a couple of minutes after that. It's getting deeper. I think this is probably about as deep as it's going to get. Yeah, it's getting shallower already, so not too bad. But I don't think it's the lowest of the low tide-wise at the moment. I think it's coming back in now, so can't stay too long. Yeah, I'm almost on the other side now. Alright, so I'm officially on Pulau Hantu Besar now. Hey. I'm noticing a bit of a pattern here because pretty much everywhere I go in Singapore is said to be haunted by one set of ghosts or another. So far, and luckily for me, I haven't seen any. I hope it stays that way. I'm back on an island and we have the same problem as on Sister's Island. Look, lots and lots of trash. Now, I got some positive feedback and some negative feedback from my Sister's Island video about highlighting the problem of trash, and some people thought that I was blaming local people for all the trash, but I didn't really blame them. I was just saying that some local people throw rubbish, and that's true, they do. Some people called me out and saying, what did you do? Did you pick up any rubbish? And although I didn't pick up a lot. So on this trip I came prepared. I bought my trash grabber, I bought some black plastic bags, so I'm going to do a mini beach cleanup here on Pulau Hantu. Earlier I collected 2 bags of rubbish in like 15-20 minutes. There's a lot more here, but it's beyond my capabilities to collect it all, but I did a little bit at least. Might be a good thing maybe to organize a beach cleanup in the future when COVID has finished and we can all have big gatherings again, and definitely be a useful activity. On the subject of rubbish, guys, I hate to say it, but from picking up the rubbish today, I would say the vast majority seems to be of Indonesian origin, just from the writing on the packaging, and so it's definitely an issue that needs to be raised more in countries where it's a problem, because once this stuff gets into the sea, it knows no boundaries. It can wash up anywhere. And just walking along this beach, it's a beautiful beach. I mean, look. But look here. There's so much trash. And I'd say 90% of it is bottles, plastic bottles, those plastic drinks cartons, and polystyrene, and lots of flip-flops or sandals. It's sad to see, It really is. I mean, I think people can only do so much. It's down to governments and companies to stop making this stuff, or to make it from biodegradable material. So then even if irresponsible people throw it away, it will degrade much quicker than it currently does, because look at that. It's just disgusting, isn't it? But I think this place would be a really good place to camp. I know we can't do that at the moment when COVID is around, but maybe once the restrictions are lifted, then I for one would definitely like to come back here and camp overnight, because it's just a really nice spot. Very quiet, nice breeze, sea breeze, keep you cool. Can you guys see the color of the sky in the background there? There's a huge storm coming, and luckily there's some shelters on this island, so probably gonna have to take cover in a minute. Okay guys, I've come to the end of today's Pulau Hantu adventure. It's been fun, but the weather hasn't been so great, but we only had one big rainstorm, so it wasn't too bad. Didn't spoil the day, and actually meant things were quite cool. As you can see, the weather's still not superb. It's really windy, and there's a little bit of rain, but it's not too bad. But anyway, it was fun for me. I hope you enjoyed it too, and maybe you might be interested in coming here yourself one day. So if you like this video, then don't forget, give me a thumbs up, and don't forget, if you haven't subscribed already, then maybe you want to consider doing so. And if you really like my stuff, then you can always hit the bell for notifications. That's it for today guys. Take it easy, and I'll see you next week. Over and out. Interesting fact, apparently there is one monkey that lives on this island. Somebody just told me, a diver from one of the boats over there. But we didn't see him, so I'm not sure where he was hiding. Poor monkey, poor lonely monkey. I'm gonna bring him a banana next time I come.